Yo, it is Friday night, and you know what that means.
It's
What?
Friday.
Another exciting installment of the Roundtable Pros and Podcast Friday Night Fights. When we do AEW Rampage and WWE Smackdown. It is your boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood, joined by the man to my right, the mixologist of professional wrestling, sporting that sexy ass 503 original t-shirt, Mr. Chemical Julian. And the man in the chair below us himself, your boy Shane Husky. And boys, what a fucking night of wrestling.
Oh my gosh. We had a pretty decent go home show for the Rumble, and Rampage did not disappoint.
No.
Never does Rampage disappoint. But you know what? But let's get to SmackDown. Let's not waste any time. Let's not talk about the best wrestling product. Let's talk about WWE SmackDown right now. Let's go ahead and get into that.
Hey, so between the two wrestling shows, I mean, I know Raw is supposed to be the flagship show, but we always know that SmackDown always delivers.
Yes.
And tonight being the go home show for the Royal Rumble, SmackDown did a little bit more than deliver. Starting off the show, out comes Charlotte Flair, out comes the other ladies, blah, 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 blah. The whole point of the segment is that surprise, entering the Royal Rumble is the boss, Sasha.
It's boss time? Boss time is back?
It is boss time. She is going to be in the Rumble. I don't care about Shotzi. I don't care about Aaliyah. Definitely don't give a damn about Natty. The boss is back, and she is going to be in the ring. And guess what? If the boss is back, guess who might have her back? Miss Bayley herself.
The one and only
It's
Bayley.
about time for Bayley to make her return. And it will be
remember
great.
what I told you guys. My WrestleMania dream would be 4 horsewomen in a fatal way for both championships.
Will that happen?
The way for that to happen is for Sasha and Bayley to eliminate each other at the exact same time. We're talking Bret Hart, Lex Luger at the exact same time. Both feet have to touch the ground at the exact same time. And either one of them can be like, I want a shot at this championship. I want a shot at this championship. How about we just do it all in one match? That will be the biggest women's professional match in the history of professional wrestling if they do that.
No, that means that Vince would have to come down to the ring and bust his quads again.
We don't want that.
We don't want that
down here.
God damn it.
That shit.
Restart this match.
Quads. Help me get out.
So Aaliyah did come to the ring in a Aaliyah 317.
Aaliyah 317. Oh hell yeah.
I'm sticking to my prediction that Natty is going to get eliminated the fastest to get her 4th Guinness World Book record as the fastest woman to be eliminated from a Royal Rumble.
1 second.
Yes. Yeah, 1 second.
Jesus Christ.
So the boss is back, and that's all that matters. The next matchup was Ricochet and Cesaro versus Sheamus and Ridge Holland.
Wait. Hold on a second. This show you, ladies and gentlemen, that the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast is truly worldwide.
Worldwide?
We have Japanese wrestling legend Master Fugo.
Whoa.
Live in Japan right now. Master Fugo,
Greetings.
thank you very much for joining us here.
Yes.
I know it's already Saturday over there in Japan, but thank you, my friend, for joining us.
Thank you for showing up and showing out.
Thank you for showing up.
Master Fugo was part of the When Worlds Collide pay-per-view at BCW Worldwide. Himself, he wrestled. He wrestled Lone Star in a match, and I defended one of my championships against the one and only Ricky Fuji.
Yes.
Yeah, USA versus Japan was in the house that night. So thank you, Fugo, for joining us, my brother. I'd be glad to see you come back in the United States once again. Chris Lineker, also referee extraordinaire, is in the house.
All right.
Shout out to your boy, Chris Lineker.
Shout out to the pups.
So yeah. Let's get into this craziness, man, because this night of wrestling was wild.
Yeah.
The go-home show.
So 2 things. Ridge Holland had a really nice jacket on. I really liked it.
Yes, he did.
He didn't have no drip. He had no drip though.
No drip. Well, he had a little face protector drip. Same face protector that I think Sheamus wore at one point, way back in the day.
Yes.
And Sheamus and Cesaro. I mean, so these four had a really good match. I gotta say, as much shit as I give Rich Holland, he showed some really good technical moves in the ring. He looks actually pretty smooth.
He did pretty decent.
Yeah, he did pretty decent. His work rate or his pacing with Ricochet was actually really good. Ricochet was, still a aerial machine and jumping and flying, and coming off the top rope and going through the ropes and everything else. But definitely Rich Holland was able to come up with them. Cesaro and Sheamus kind of kept the power moves to themselves. One thing we haven't seen from Cesaro lately is like just the series of European uppercuts that he used to do.
Mm-hmm.
And he did not do the Cesaro swing tonight. But he did manage to, go with a couple lariats, and he and Sheamus traded definite blows. No brogue kick. But Rich Holland hit the snowplow.
You sure did.
And I forget what they called it. The snowplow kind of looks like a shorter version of the jackhammer. But it was kind of nice to see an old move kind of getting dusted off and used up. And so that's where we get the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I have to say that Rich Holland was a beast in NXT. So him coming onto the main roster was great. I do got some news through Fightful Select though that I wanted to talk about since we were talking about WWE tonight.
Really?
Yeah, this is something that came up today, as a matter of fact.
Is it the
So the WWE filed a trademark for Gunther Stark.
Oh,
January 13th. But they went ahead and they decided to go ahead and just abandon the filing for January. They're not going to go with the old Gunther Stark name
for good reason.
Well, he was a Nazi commander. I mean, come on.
Right.
So, but Walter's name firstly changed to Gunther on the website. So I don't know if he's going to go.
Are they just going to call it Gunther, or
if he's going to be Gunther? But Gunther Stark would no longer be the name that's trademarked by the WWE.
Well, WWE doesn't like using first and last names anyhow. So
they probably looked it up.
Eventually, he would have been just Gunther anyway. I mean, they wouldn't call him
Rich Holland is just going to be Holland.
Disney would give him cease and desist. So.
Holland.
So let's talk about the people that declared themselves Rumble. I mean, we got Kevin Owens, Dolph Ziggler, Robert Roode, Omos, Randy Orton, Matt Riddle, Chad Gable, Otis, Rick Boogs, and Shinsuke Nakamura, Ricochet, Kingston, Sami Zayn, Madcap Moss, Happy Corbin, Big E,
Chad Gable,
AJ Styles, Damian Priest,
Austin Theory, Johnny Knoxville,
Theory, Johnny Knoxville, Rey Mysterio,
the Mysterios, the Street Profits,
Dominic Mysterio, Street Profits, and Sheamus. And the living legend, the superstar Johnny Knoxville.
I thought you were saying
Randy Orton, and of course, your boy Matt Riddle. So we have 25 men in Madcap Mosque. So there's 5 available slots for secret surprise people.
And guess who's missing?
I'm going to go ahead and say this. Who's missing?
Shanky and Jinder Mahal.
Yeah. Julian, do you need the tissues?
Dude, that's like ridiculous.
Julian, I wanted to.
But you know what? You know what? Somebody has got to drive Veer to the arena.
Wipe your tears. Wipe your tears, Julian. Wipe your tears. There you go, buddy. There you go. It's okay.
Do you have to return your casket?
Somebody has to get Veer to the
arena. Oh man.
Yeah, Veer. Somebody bought Veer on Amazon Prime. Still nothing.
Look,
it can still happen. It can still happen.
There are 5 people that can show up in the men's rumble starting tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Royal Rumble time. And speaking of tomorrow night, after this very event, after this very podcast tonight, Predictions Warfare drops.
Oh my!
So make sure you go
goodness.
tune into
Oh,
BCW's. BodySlam.net's YouTube channel because Predictions Warfare.
Predictions.
Now, over on the ladies' side, we got Rhea Ripley, Lita, Naomi, the Bella Twins, Carmella, Queen Zelina, Nikki ASH, Natalia, Aaliyah,
Almost
Mickey
superhero
James,
Nikki
Shayna
ASH.
Baszler, Tamina, Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, Kelly Kelly, Michelle McCool, the living legend Summer Rae, Dana Brooke, Shotzi, Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Sasha Banks, and Sonia Deville.
Hey, also
I told you Sonya Deville was gonna fucking be in the Rumble. I told you that.
There
So
she
that's
is.
one of my.
Yep.
That's man. I knew it because all she gotta do is take off the jacket.
Take it off.
Jacket.
She's a wrestler once she takes off that jacket. And
also-
Master Fugo and Ricky Fuji, the Rockheads, will
Rockheads.
challenge the BCW Tag Team titles in the near future. Well, Lone
Come
Star
on down.
and me, Mac Traeger, if you were paying attention, you just got called out by a Japanese legend tag team. They want the smoke.
They want the smoke.
They want the smoke.
And according to Summer Rae, that she doesn't make the rules of her being called a legend.
We need to be nice to Summer Rae, okay, ladies and gentlemen. She didn't call herself a legend. She
didn't.
She's not like Harlan, who calls himself the destroyer of gods. She didn't give herself her own nickname.
No.
But WWE thought it would be cool to call her a living legend. So hey, it's all the WWE's problem, not Summer Rae. So Summer Rae bashing.
Now hold on. I called her a living legend. WWE called her
Bailey.
a WWE legend. I simply called her a living legend because she's alive, as opposed to being a dead legend.
Semantics.
So she's a WWE legend who happens to be alive. So I called her a living legend.
Semantics. I get you. Hey, potato.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what that just said was Julian is over here stirring the pot. They don't call him the mixologist for nothing. He's over here. You red velvet ass. Julian knows how much I can't stand red velvet doing that, so Julian is going to do it all night long. Yeah, stirring it up. And speaking of stirring it up, man, let's get to the next match, Shane. Let's get to the next match because I know Shane is excited to talk about this match.
Oh my God. We got Sonia Deville versus Naomi. Finally, after how many
158 days? It's been a long time.
You know what's funny about this whole thing? You know what's really funny about this whole thing?
Did blow-off match happen before the IC title got defended?
That too. But what's really funny about this whole thing, and I want you to really pay attention to what I'm saying right now because this is what makes it so funny.
What's so funny about it?
Spoiler alert.
CM Punk and MJF have been going back and forth on the mic for roughly 2 months. Roughly 2 months. And their story is culminating next week after 2 months. Naomi
Hold up.
and Sonya Deville have been going for 8 months.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
You are making some huge assumptions right here. I mean,
there's no one else for him to fight.
You are really assuming here that people care as much about Sonya Deville and Naomi as they do about MJF and CM. You are assuming that the mic work is of the same caliber.
Here, let me get my pot real quick so I can stir it.
You're assuming that these feuds are equally hot.
No.
It's if we were looking on the menu, it wouldn't even be like an appetizer. It'd be like a side salad.
Wow. Will that salad be tossed like at Olive Garden, or would it just be
Olive Garden salad?
Bro, it's only $8.18. It's only $8.18.
Hey, I'm just talking about salads at Olive Garden now. I don't know what your problem is. I like Olive Garden.
If this was on the menu at Olive Garden, I don't even think Virgil would order it.
What? Virgil wouldn't order shit. He would just think he ain't gonna pay for it. That's for damn sure. He'll probably call one of our good friends' mom, like try to hit on her to pay for it. We all know that story.
You want to go out?
Yeah, Virgil, you piece of shit. Anyway,
valet pays for dinner, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, there's a reason why we get in so much trouble on this damn show. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Anyway, so ladies and
You
gentlemen, remember to join
finally
us
get
tomorrow night for the WWE 2022 Royal Rumble watch along.
2-2-2?
Yeah, 22.
2022.
Chris Lineker said it right. He said Charlotte needs to lay off those teeth whiteners.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
she
was
sure
pretty
does.
fucking bright. I literally was
Yeah.
like, oh, her and I, what? Whoa. It was like bright.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sonia Deville, Naomi, we finally get this match after like 723,546 days.
Wow, that's as long as the New Day versus the Usos been going on.
Dude, well, shit, that's 1.8 million days. Like, that's been going on since the dawn of time. God was like, let there be light. And the Usos versus the New Day. Shout out to Dave Marquez from Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Go check out that amazing interview that just dropped. Oh my God. Marquez talks about pretty much everything.
Everything.
Like, trust and believe. You finally, ladies and gentlemen, you'll understand what the Marquez mentality is all about. It's about hard work. It's about putting asses in seats and making that dollar. So, getting back to the WWE, because, you know, tomorrow night's their big night.
The PLE Premium Live Event.
Oh, yeah. Premium live event.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Sonya Deville comes out dressed in her dominatrix outfit, and Naomi comes out in her Feel the Glow outfit.
Feel the glow.
They do their back and forth, and I gotta tell you, some of the spots that Naomi was hitting, I was like, man, this woman can't win a match to save her life. And you had drop kicks, you had a couple of slaps here and there, you had a couple enziguris, you had a really poor baseball slide, which I could see how the baseball slide was poor and how it turned into that Stinger Scorpion Death Drop off the ring apron.
Yeah.
So it kind of fit what it was or what it turned into. Sonya Deville hit a good spine buster. But in the end, Naomi actually hit a rear view and a split leg moonsault for the win. Listen to me. Naomi won a match. She won a match clean, not a roll up.
Split-legged.
No interference.
Moonsault.
No shenanigans. No rope grab.
No shenanigans.
You mean to tell me
no greediness?
No shenanigans?
Her husband and Uso didn't run in for a super kick, nothing. 1, 2, 3.
Man.
It was a true blow-off match.
Yes.
And hopefully this feud is over.
Please. Oh, God, please. Listen.
But wait, there's more.
No, please, no more.
Sonya Deville goes in the back, and she comes back out with her GM jacket on.
With her
That's why I said don't do no more. Gonna be in the Rumble.
So furious.
Look. I told you, bro. This is her and Adam Pearce are the 2-man power trip. Remember when Steve Austin and fucking Triple H?
Oh, hell yeah.
They're the 2-man power trip. She went back there, put her jacket back on, came out and was like, now listen here. I guarantee Naomi's going to get fucking number 1. You watch. She's going to be the number 1 entrance in the Rumble because of that.
She didn't really say she was number 1, though. Did she?
That gives me 2 points.
Yep.
Shit. That's right. That's right.
2 points ahead.
God damn it. Naomi's going to be back at Moss.
That is the snapping of the belt around my waist.
Oh. Man. No. I just have my name engraved on it. No.
Oh, man. One thing I really did like when Sonya Deville used that she did like a suplex into the Uranagi move thing. That was my only take on it. That was like one of my favorite moves into the match.
That actually was really good.
It was really good.
I just gotta say, man, like just some of the crazy shit that went on tonight. Like the fact that Sasha Banks came back and pretty much was like, yo, I'm ready. I'm Rumble ready. Like, yo, what's up? Like, dude.
All we need is ding dong hello.
Ding dong.
I'm telling you, Bailey's my pick, man. I need Bailey to come.
I mean, ding dong, even though that used to be my thing.
Asuka.
Io Shirai.
Maybe Kairi Sane.
Bailey Asuka.
Kairi Sane. There was
Yeah.
some reports that Kyrie Sane was thinking about coming back to the United States.
Io
She's an
Shirai
ambassador
cannot
of the WWE right
come
now in
back
Japan.
yet.
So I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So before we go to the next match, let's go to a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with more of the
Commercial
Roundtable
break.
Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Drive me insane! I'll be cruel, so lame, I've been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! I'll be cruel, so lame, I've been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! I'll be cruel.
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your haircut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, and great futures do start the Boys and Girls Club. Man, oh man, oh man. I gotta say this go home wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
No.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I said that. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Oh, you said that. Wait, am I
Yeah.
dreaming or something?
I know. Wake me up before you go.
And is this a different timeline?
Hey, you know, even a broken clock can be right twice a day.
That's correct.
Yep.
Just saying. Even the WWE can have one good night.
Yeah, true.
I mean, this is the go home show
The go
for
home.
the
show.
biggest event of the year, the biggest premium live event of the year. Well, at least
The
in
road to
America.
WrestleMania starts
Yeah.
here.
I'm just,
We
listen
can
to
almost
freaking-
finally point at the sign.
Yeah, I'm looking for everybody to start putting in a sign. Like someone's got to do it.
Hey, look, man, they only need to really get it right for 2
Yeah.
months out of the year.
Well,
Maybe
I will
3.
tell you this: since
They,
everyone's
not that they
declaring
should,
themselves,
but you know,
since everyone's declaring themselves for the Royal Rumble, I'm number 26. I'm declaring myself for the 2022 WWE Royal Rumble men's and women's match.
you
Well-
can do it.
Well, I'm gonna be a little bit risky here, and I'm declaring myself in the Rumble as number 10.
Damn it, you Ty Dillinger ass.
Wow.
Risky.
Perfect 10. Damn it. Inches. Anyway, so let's go ahead and go to the next segment because I mean you guys love SmackDown. I thought it was okay, but I want to talk about Rampage. So you guys go ahead and finish talking about SmackDown. Let's get it out of the way. And then
We
can
had
get to the real
another
shit.
fantastic segment of Insane with your boy
Insane, my
Sami
favorite
Zayn.
talk show host in the WWE
This
right now.
week, no stunts this week. No
No
stunts.
stun.
Instead, who's he copying? He's copying us. He's having a podcast.
Yeah.
And
podcast. He must have
who are
watched
his
it.
guests? His guests are the modern day Maharaja,
Raja.
Jinder
Adam Woods?
Mahal, and
Oh.
Shanky.
Okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go ahead and do this. Gotta get the towel ready. Okay, go ahead, Julian. It's okay. It's okay, Julian. Don't cry. I got you, buddy. It's okay.
You want to talk about conspiracies?
I've been waiting for that.
You want to talk about conspiracies?
conspiracy,
He
ladies
said
and
the
gentlemen.
magic word.
Sami Zayn says that there's conspiracy against him. Vince knows.
He
Everybody-
watches us. He
Everybody
takes
in the
our
back
ideas.
knows that if you put Jinder Mahal in the Royal Rumble, you have to bring back Drew McIntyre early. In fact, because Drew is out injured, he's like, "Oh fuck it. I mean, why put in Jinder Mahal? Because
Why
we
call
can't
Heath
have-
later?
if we can't have Drew McIntyre, then why bring back Jinder Mahal? Because then we can't have a 3MB reunion. You know, why half-ass it?
I'm so sorry, Julian.
So
Man.
we're gonna have to wait.
Fault.
We may have to wait until Mania
Or the Raw after Mania. Who knows?
or the Raw after Mania, or we may have to wait. We may have to wait until SummerSlam, or maybe next year's Royal Rumble, whatever.
Next
You know,
year's
but
Royal Rumble. So do you
know-
now have to return your casket that you bought on Amazon Prime?
say what?
Do you now have to return your casket that you bought on Amazon Prime?
Nah, man, it's sitting there in the garage.
Or in 3 of the
Nah, we don't
Hey,
die,
like-
we multiply.
Oh shit! We don't die. We multiply.
Mm.
Oh man,
We're like the Maquis. They've just strengthened our resolve.
man, I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I know how much you
Julian's
love.
dream.
I know how much you're like. It ain't gonna be the Survivor. It ain't gonna be the Royal Rumble if 3MB ain't in it. Well, I'm sorry, bro, but I've been saying it for months. No one gives a
Hey,
shit about
man,
3MB.
you know what? They're saving
Heart.
that for last.
Heart.
They're going to bring it back when everybody least expects it. You know, it's just
You know what? I know. Okay, you guys want some? You want a scoop?
This is becoming really sad because
Do you
there's
want
no
to? Do you want a
3MB.
scoop?
they're saving them
give
for the
you-
Hall of Fame.
Look, not even Sean Ross Sapp got this scoop. This is exclusive. An
Tell me.
exclusive scoop.
What?
you
3MB
What you got?
will reunite on a future edition of Shotgun Saturday Night
At the mall?
at the Mall of America, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man,
2096. is when
Oh,
they're gonna reunite.
shoot.
man. Doesn't
Oh,
matter
man.
when, as long as it happens.
Doesn't matter.
They're gonna
when.
be, you know what? 3MB is gonna be in the Rumble. They're gonna be number 32, 33, and 34.
Oh man, that means the
On
40-man
Feb-
Royal
look,
Rumble was
On
gonna be returning.
February 30th is when they're gonna show up, bro. That's the day that Jinder is gonna win the world title, and Heath and the fucking Drew are gonna become the WWF Tag Team Champions. February 30th.
Hey, man, look,
I'm there
3MB
for it.
has already generated 2 world heavyweight champions.
Yeah, sure. They just need
Sure,
that
you got
one
one more
more.
to go.
You're right. You're right.
They just need
And
Heath.
Impact Wrestling Tag Team Champion.
Yeah. They
Oh,
just need
man.
Heath Slater to come back and
Man,
He
fulfill that
can't come back because
prophecy.
he got too many kids. He got to
That's
stay home
right,
and watch
yeah.
his kids.
3MB was
kid.
a championship factory, baby.
Yeah.
Man, hey,
Man, you want to talk about freaking Undisputed Era filling that prophecy? Freaking the 3MB is the real prophecy and
hey,
everything.
no bullshit. They
Yeah.
are.
They got almost as many titles as DX.
True.
Nation of Domination.
Wow. Wow.
True.
Their legacy. Legacy.
Man.
Oh
you
man,
said
not the
fucking
Randy Orton,
legacy.
Cody Rhodes, and Ted DiBiase legacy,
Right?
but legacy of
Right.
3MB.
Oh, hey, nothing you can say.
It's a new generation.
It's a
They're
new
a monster
generation.
factory. No pun intended.
Wow. Didn't occasionally get mad. It wasn't us. It wasn't us, I swear. So yeah, man. Like I said, this was a really good go home show. I'm surprised. I mean, they got several big shows coming up. We got June 29th, the Royal Rumble. I mean, January 20th. I'm sorry, the Royal Rumble. February 15th, Vengeance Day, NXT. February 15th. Then we got February 19th in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Oh man, we have 2
Arabia.
manias
The
in
WWE
year?
Elimination Chamber Premium Live event. So, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't a Super Saudi show.
no.
This is an actual on the books WWE sanctioned Elimination Chamber event, premium
Wow.
live event.
It's sanctioned. That means Goldberg can't kill nobody in the
That
sanction.
means Goldberg can't be saying, I'm going to kill somebody, lying to the people. You know,
No.
I'm gonna kill Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley ain't dead, ladies and gentlemen. He in the main event of this
He's
motherfucker.
alive.
He's
A
still
liar.
alive.
Up here fighting
Man.
Brock Lesnar.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Playing games. Playing
the
games.
ultimate farmer. Brock
Didn't
Lesnar.
get the job done.
Damn liar. Damn you liar.
That's why your son got choked out, because you can't keep your promises.
Hey, Bobby Lashley, he like Trick Daddy. He let the kids. He let choke them motherfuckers out. All right, let's get to the next one. Let's get to the next match because we're we're slowing it down here.
So pretty much, Sami Zayn's like, hey, man, my Intercontinental Championship match, where is it? I got one coming up. So out comes Rick Boogs and Shinsuke Nakamura. Sami Zayn gets kicked in the head. And then somehow, some way, we get Shinsuke and Rick Boogs versus Jinder Mahal and Shanky. And Rick Boogs looking real good again.
Looking real good.
And I say this again because if you missed Rick Boogs last week, you missed him looking really good in the ring. Anyway, Rick Boogs comes out and he hit Shanky with a pump handle power slam.
Yeah.
And get the 1, 2, 3.
That
Rick
shit
Boogs
wouldn't happen if Veer was here. If Veer was here, it wouldn't happen.
Oh man!
Oh
If
no,
Veer
it
was
wouldn't
here,
happen. That would have been a disqualification if Veer was here.
Veer would have shut this down.
Veer would have been like, "Yo, we ain't having this shit, okay? I'm the lion. I'll eat your ass."
Amen. So backstage, Shanky like wandered backstage down the aisle. Jinder Mahal was behind him, and Jinder tapped Shanky on the back, and he said, "Shank, get Veer." I'm just kidding.
No, he didn't.
I was the same. When did that happen?
I was like, "What did I miss?" That right there was breaking news, ladies and
That
gentlemen.
would have been okay. If that would have closed out SmackDown, I'd be like,
If that right there, if that was the end all be all, if that was like the last thing you saw, bro, I would have just been like,
"Yo, greatest SmackDown episode in history."
I would have been like, I'm done.
That was some CSI moment stuff.
That
right
was like
there.
some who are you?
Are you?
That was some shit like that. Like you had me tripping for a second.
Yo, Shanky, get Veer.
Yo,
No, that didn't happen. Sorry. What we did get was the New Day, Big E and Kofi versus
the New
Madcap
Day
Moss and Happy Corbin.
Okay, so wait, I gotta ask this question.
Yes.
Ask a question.
Yeah.
Big E, former WWE champion on Raw.
Correct.
The WWE has this issue with the New Day.
What is the issue?
What is that?
They
issue?
don't
I
want
wanna
them to
know.
exist.
Yeah,
You
they
just
do.
said that word.
No,
Are you sure?
no, they don't
they
want them
do.
to exist because
Yes,
they
do.
take King Woods and the right hand man of the King, Kofi Kingston, and they put them on SmackDown. And they take Big E and they put him on Raw.
Yep.
Then they're like, oh, it's brand split. We really just can't have
We're
them all
running
together.
out of ideas.
They're too
No.
good to have them all together.
Correct.
Split their ass up. Just so we can keep putting them back in the same fucking matches over and over again because there is no brand split.
No, there isn't.
You are
And
correct.
Kofi officially stated today that he's officially back on SmackDown.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
Well, here it is. Number one.
It don't mean shit.
Hold on. Number one. They're black. And because they're black.
Shut your mouth. What?
Huh?
Yes.
Oh my, ladies and
Really?
oh my god.
And they're brothers.
Oh
What?
And brothers
Well,
show up for
am
each
I?
other.
Wait.
And because one of their brothers is down.
Wait.
What?
They're brothers,
And a brother is down.
and a brother is down.
So a
Yeah.
brother's got to show up for another brother.
Show up.
Because if Dom didn't teach us nothing, it's all
Family.
about family.
Family.
Family means everything.
Yeah.
Because you just can't be
Sure.
fast. You
And
got to be
furious.
fast and furious.
Oh no.
So Big E
Say
shows
so.
up
Say
for
it.
Kofi in a fast and furious manner,
Oh my god, no.
in a big manner.
No
Big.
way.
because he's got to rep the brand.
The brand.
And that brand is the New Day.
And sexy ass Jordans. Oh yeah.
Sexy ass Jordans.
Gotta talk about the J's.
It's all about positivity.
Jordans. Kofi. Positivity. Show your eye. Oh man. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Oh man, shout out to my boy Aiden. He's listening right now on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling podcast.
Yeah.
I'd like to give another those little quick shout outs.
So New Day beat Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin, who are also, all four of these men will be in the Rumble.
The Rumble.
Madcap Moss once again wrestling in summer shorts and suspenders.
So ladies and gentlemen, let me explain to you about Madcap Moss, because Julian thinks that Madcap Moss is the savior of the predictions warfare.
Savior.
This
he
close
lost for me. He lost
was
against Drew McIntyre.
This close. Do you understand that Madcap Moss was this close to making me predictions warfare champion?
Let me put it to you this way.
Wait, hold on.
Do you guys ever play Call of Duty? You
This
guys play
close.
Call of Duty?
No.
You throw a grenade, and the grenade blows up right in front of the person, and they don't die. I flipped my shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I threw a grenade at this guy. He didn't fucking die. And then I think about it. Their grenade's name is Madcap Moss. It's a dud. That's what happened. It's a dud. It looks good in the air. As soon as it hits the ground, it just shits itself.
Wow.
But he had a great match against Drew McIntyre.
He did. He
lost.
almost did.
I'll give the devil its due. He had a great match with Drew McIntyre. It lasted a lot longer than anyone in their right mind would have thought.
Lasted longer than the Queen of the Ring tournaments match.
It lasts longer than Shane with a ball of Blue Chew.
But he lost.
I mean, I've popped like 20 of those today, so you know.
It's 8:40. All right. I'll let that slide. All right.
8:41.
8:40.
Oh man. I love working with you guys for the simple fact that Julian always gets popped. And doesn't even realize it half the time.
It's 8:41. I'm gonna let that one slide too.
Oh man. Okay.
I go off the rails here real quick. Everyone should know
there
this.
are no rails in this podcast. We never
Yeah.
had them, never will. So let's get back to the whole thing.
So now we have the last segment of the night.
Oh man.
And Roman Reigns confronts his ex-team member. Excuse me.
Bless you.
I was sneezing because this segment was kind of dusty. Roman Reigns confronted Seth Rollins, and they dusted off some old business. Why you bring up old shit? And Seth Rollins was talking about, oh, I beat you here, I beat you there, and took the championship. He took off 30 days, and da-da-da. And so here's my gripe. And I hate when all wrestling companies do this, but I especially hate it when they do in the blow off, when they do in the go home show. Is when they say, remember that time I did da-da-da-da to you? I remember. And I hate you for it.
It's like a bad novella.
Just had a flashback.
It's like a bad soap opera, ladies and gentlemen. Like
you just bringing the shit up now?
Like, oh my god.
Like you could have just brought it up during the whole build-up.
Shout out to Chris.
I mean, I was watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and Quark and Odo got stuck on this planet, and because Odo was taking Quark to face some charges, whatever. And they had to take this subspace beacon up to a mountaintop, and they were, Odo had lost his ability to shapeshift, and so it was like treacherous and cold, and they were in the Class L planet, whatever. And so, of course, they start arguing while they're climbing up the mountain, and they were like, I hate you, and I hate you too. And they were arguing back and forth, but they still had this mutual respect and love for each other. this was not that. This was
No.
just. And remember that time I turned on you and broke up the shield? Yes, I remember. And I hate you for it. You broke us up. We were brothers. Dude, you've really moved on since then. Like
Years.
You've been champ.
Years.
You've been
He
champ for
hasn't
500
mentioned it.
something. You've been champ for 500 something days. You've got the bloodline. You know, you beat all these people. You beat the Undertaker. You beat Cena. You've done all this shit, and then of course they're like, oh, it looks like Seth Rollins has gotten into Roman Reigns' head.
Hey, remember that one time
What?
I was driving this car, and when I was driving this car, I stopped at a red light, and the red light was red, and then it turned green, and I went through it. I hated that.
I hated that
I
green
don't
light.
fucking care.
I wanted to wait for another 2 minutes just to sit at a red light.
Oh my god!
Dang it.
Like this was not the way to. It in no way, shape, or form made me say, "Oh man, they're really going to fight hard now." It doesn't amp up the feud. It doesn't turn up the fire. It doesn't. If Seth Rollins had been like, and by the way, I fucked your wife last night. I mean, that would have been better. Or hey, remember that time you had the Shield sleep over at your house? Yeah, I slept with your wife.
Look.
Okay, that'd be
Shield
different.
sleepover.
Shots were already fired when Roman was like, if I wanted to fight a superstar, I would
I want to
fight your wife. Right
Bam.
there, that should have been.
Bam.
That would have been it. The end all be all. There would be no.
That
I'm
was
gonna confront
great.
you on SmackDown. No, I'm gonna catch you in the alley and whoop your ass.
That was great.
Yes.
Let some dude tell me, yeah, I should have just fucked your wife, or I should have fucked your girl. Oh, them is fighting words, bro.
When the
We
New
ain't waiting
Day
until pay-per-view.
when the New Day and the Usos were trading bars back and forth,
Oh.
and Xavier Woods said the only reason you're famous because your wife is on Total Divas.
Total Divas.
I mean, shit like that. Reason to
Yeah.
fight. We
Yeah.
got a reason to fight.
Oh, that one time he was like, the only time that Xavier was popular was when he was in that three-way with Paige.
Mm-hmm. Don't get all hard. Just
I
like your
was
boy,
like, wow,
Xavier
don't get
Woods.
rated R over here.
Yeah.
When I saw that rap battle, I
8:46
was like,
p.m.
damn.
January 28th,
Man.
2022.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
it's bad. You know it's bad when your teammates start popping off of it.
Right? Yes.
Because Kobe was like,
Kobe was like, damn.
yeah.
That's what my boy Buddy Highwood would say. Straight shootsies.
Yeah.
Straight shoots. Just don't hold back. Just straight shoots.
Remember that
Marty.
time I broke up the shield?
Yeah.
It's the laugh. You know what?
It's me. Why?
It's the laugh for me.
Wadio.
It's the laugh
Thank
for me.
you,
'Cause he does that whole.
You get dressed like the Joker and shit.
Oh my god.
So that was the go home. And, of course, Roman acts like he's walking out the ring, like he dropped his belt, and then he goes to attack Seth Rollins from behind, and Seth ducks, which looked really dumb. I mean, it makes Roman look really dumb.
Yeah.
And, and Seth Rollins slinks out the ring and looking like the Joker walking away, which says to me that Roman Reigns is going to win because, you can't have this dude talking all this trash to your champ and just getting away with it. There's got to be some payback. So there we go.
So, all in all,
They could have really skipped the segment altogether.
I was gonna say they really could have just fucking that whole 7, 8,
They
10
could've
minutes
just,
of a segment.
Like,
yeah,
made
they
it
could've
more
just-
exciting to have the brawl. Like, come on, what happened to a few where they're having a big blowout match and just have freaking kill each other before the show? Like, come on.
It happens.
Ah,
It happens.
I hate that. It's just a shove. I'll see you on the pay-per-view.
The what? The what, sir? The
Yeah,
premium live event.
Oh, yeah, premium live
Pretty long
event.
bit.
You messed it up. I'm sorry.
So WWE goes to Twitter and goes, "Is Seth Rollins inside Roman Reigns' head?"
Uh,
Hey,
No.
that's also the same people that tweet, "Can we coexist?" The dirty C word. Yeah.
that dirty,
The
naughty
other
C
dirty
word.
C word.
Yeah. So look, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of dirty words, This is Julian's time, ladies and gentlemen. Julian, predictions warfare is coming up. Are you picking Madcap Moss this time? I hope not. Because if you do, your ass will go down in defeat once again at the hands of your boy, the franchise.
Hey, man, I really right now would like to apologize to your coworkers. You will be walking around for the next few weeks with your pants around your ankles.
Wow.
You will not have a belt to hold them up.
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh, Julian. I love the fact that Julian is so confident. And ladies and gentlemen, if you
Hey,
know the
he's
fact that
already
Julian is so
already
confident-
ahead 2 points by the whole Sasha Banks
Hey,
thing.
hey, he ain't got 2 points yet.
Already ahead. Come
Calm
on.
yourself down, Shane.
Thank you,
Calm
Shane.
down.
Yeah, no problem.
Look, Shane, wipe your nose. There's some brown shit on it.
Hey, Shane, it's like the SATs. I get 2 points just for putting my name on it.
Wow. That's all you got for putting your name on the SATs?
No.
Look,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen,
Good point.
you can donate to BuySlam.net to help
Really?
keep the website going so we can continue to bring you a wide and entertaining variety of pro wrestling and MMA related content.
Yeah.
You can go to the place down below. That's www.slamchats.com.
Slip me a dub.
Usually Shane is the one that throws me off my game, but goddamn you.
Yeah, usually I throw everyone off here, but Julia's just like coming at it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that ends the SmackDown version of Friday Night Fights here on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. So let's get to the fucking heat, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, standing at 6'1", 230 pounds, the returning John Moxley,
Wow.
facing off against one half of the very best tag team, in my opinion, Anthony Bowens from The Acclaim, coming down to the ring.
I was out. Look.
This match.
I hope you got these bars written down.
Oh,
Bro,
I hope he
I don't have them written down.
You got these
You
bars
got it
written
written
down.
down?
Straight fire, bro. I'm just saying, bro, I was like, dude, do you want to die today? Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
wow.
Pretty much.
Look, there's a reason why Max Caster is the dude, why Max Caster is the GOAT, why he is the fucking greatest of all time. Him coming to the ring rapping, bro. The shit he said about Renee not calling him back.
Your girl forgot to call
Everything
me.
he fucking said, bro. He is the king of barbs. Okay, MJF can go, CM Punk can go. Give Max Caster 30 seconds in a beat. Max Caster can go. He came out and insulted the shit out of Moxley's wife to the point where Moxley just fucking ran up and punched him in the face to start the match off.
Called and said you owe him an apology.
Yeah. Yeah. He was like, watch your mouth. The station call. You owe him an apology.
The station didn't like that.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ. Max Caster, you're the man, bro. You're the fucking man. This match was
Max
actually really
Caster
good, though.
is definitely not afraid to,
Hey,
to hit the
so
bars.
I put this in the chat earlier when we were talking.
Mhm.
What I loved about this match, Mox
Everything.
did not come out. Mox did not come out and mow over Bowens.
Exactly.
Mm-mm.
He didn't bury
Bowens
Bowens.
pulled out, man. Bowens pulled out a banger tonight.
Yes, he did. I was really
This
surprised at what he
dude-
did.
This dude put on a clinic.
Yeah.
I mean, he was pulling out moves left and right, just out of his ass.
Just moves I haven't even seen before.
Man, he was fantastic against Moxley. He held his own. He really had you believing that he could have won this match at any point against John Moxley.
Yes.
Mhm.
I mean, he looked fantastic. And Moxley came out there. I got to say, John Moxley knows how to save money because he kept his old Shield pants. And
the first thing you said was, "Why is he wearing his Shield gear?" It's Mox on the leg, man.
I thought about Adam Woods. Shout out to Adam Woods, the Maharaja of MMA. Adam Woods loves to give Roman Reigns all kind of shit for wearing his old Shield clothes. John Moxley came out in his Shield pants, except for he put a Mox patch on his knee. And I was like, God damn, Adam. I mean, maybe these dudes just like the shit they got on. You know, it's cool ring gear. Maybe they just bumping shit cool gear, man. They just, you know, they're just so used to wearing it. They just got a lot of it. They just, economically speaking, why get rid of it?
Yeah,
exactly.
They debuted in it. Come on.
They're used to wearing it. So this was, I mean, it was a well-paced match. Bones looked
really good.
The dude's a beast, man. He looked really good in the ring. I mean, Moxley was doing his usual shit, but Bones was man. He was blowing it up. He looked really good out here.
I will say.
I mean, I just can't say enough about him. I can't say enough about him.
This match was, I mean, honestly, on a scale of 1 to 10, fucking the 19, bro. Like,
wow,
it had everything. It had everything from crowd interaction. It had everything from chemistry, smooth sets, like excitement. There wasn't one down part, there wasn't one down moment in this match, even to the point where like Mox was on the ground and Bones was giving him the stiff ass punches to the face, and he just looked at him and he looked over at Caster and he flipped Caster off. I was like, what the fuck? What did Caster do? He just chilling.
He was the one that did just fine, so you know.
So once again, just like on Dynamite, this opening match was so hot, they could have been like, "Thank you and good night."
Right? Like right.
All right,
that's it. And it just kept getting better because like after Moxley hit those multiple elbows, and then Bones hit Moxley with the Acclaim to Fame. The Acclaim to Fame is a spot where it's like a reverse, like a scorpion death drop, and he reverses it into like a DDT off the ropes. It's so fucking smooth. It was smooth.
That's the move I was shocked to see. And
but then the spot with the Moxley was gonna hit the pendulum shift off the top rope.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then he starts scratching him in the back. He was going slow like a cat needing a blanket. He fucking scratching the shit out of his back. Like I said, that match was good. Bowens got hit. Bowens pulled out the brass knucks, and the referee got rid of the boombox, and he hit Moxley with it. But Moxley hit the pendulum shift, got the win. Moxley wins. And then we have something that I found very funny. Andrade El Idolo and his right hand man, they walk into Sting and Darby Allin's locker room, right? And he goes over to Darby and goes, "Where's your boss? I want to speak to your boss." And Darby's like,
"I'll work for Sting."
Okay.
You crazy.
So he's like, "I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy your contract." And he hands him the iPad with a contract. And he says, "Andrade, I used to live in my car. I slept under a bridge. I fucking worked at BCW Worldwide." He didn't say that part, but we all know that's true. He said, "Money doesn't really matter to me, so you can get out of my room, my office right now." And he goes, "That's fine, because I want to talk to your boss. I want to talk to Stink. He didn't say Stink, he said Stink. I want to talk to Stink, your boss." And then they walked out. I'm like, okay, so the comic chops between Andrade and Jose. Is that his name? Jose, his valet or whatever he is.
Yeah,
they're funny because he told Jose, no. We talked to his boss. We talked to Stink. He's like, "Stink, yes." And they walk out. Darby pulls out the baseball bat and he's standing there holding it. And I didn't realize that at first, but it had a little scorpion on the bat.
Yeah.
So, and then we go to the match that I've been waiting for all weekend long.
All week.
Because in this match, I got to see Ole and Arn Anderson in the match. I said it in my tweet. I got to see Ole and Arn Anderson in the match because Brock Anderson, I swear to God, if his hair was shorter, he'd be a young Telly, he'd be young Arn Anderson. Looks just like his dad, like 1,000% like his dad.
Yeah.
And Lee Johnson, big shoddy Lee Johnson, taking on FTR, the AAA Tag Team Champions.
AAA.
And right from the start, like fucking Lee Johnson and Brock Anderson just did their shit.
Yeah.
But the match was like fire. Like this whole night, everything kept going. Boom, 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 boom.
Fast.
It was a
Quick.
great tag team match.
Yeah, it was. Before we go further, Chris Lineker has a question for you, Julian. He says, Julian, what's your opinion of Adam Pearce?
Dude, so Adam Pearce is a little wishy-washy to me. He's not a very strong character.
Oh.
That's because Adam is a wrestler. And he also wanted to play baseball for the San Diego Padres. Just saying.
Like Veer?
Just like Veer. Just like Veer.
Except, you know what? Adam Pearce showed up.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't get lost on the way, bro. He had an Uber. He not get there.
He was there.
I don't know.
Should someone ask Siri where Veer is?
You know what?
Didn't we do that already?
Hold on. Okay, Google. Where is Veer Mahan? He's in Vermont.
What? Wow.
Hold on, let me ask again. Okay, Google. Where is Veer Mahan? Oh my God. There's like a whole section on Google. Where is Veer? And it looks like where's Waldo? Oh my God. Someone actually spent time doing that online.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy.
That's funny.
That's crazy, bro.
Oh man.
So
no wonder it's taking for him a while to get here.
So like I said, Brock Anderson looks like his dad. Oh my God, looks like his dad. And at one point, Brock Anderson is in the ring with Dax Harwood. And dude, it was like brother versus brother. They were hitting the rope. They were hitting the ropes, just smashing into each other. It was one of the wildest things I've ever fucking seen in my life. Every move they did, he would go for a punch, he ducked. He go for a punch. They both ducked at the same time and stood up like, you know, the whole spot where Spider-Man does the whole mirror thing where he goes, puts his hand there, and the guy doesn't do this. It was like two fucking mimes, dude. It was awesome. And then he looks over at On and goes, "You like that, Dad? You like that, Dad?"
You're proud of me.
At that point, Brock Anderson and Dax Harwood were Ole and Honor Anderson in that ring right there.
Correct.
And then, you know, you got, you know, rest in peace, Bobby Eaton, wannabe Cash Wheeler. Hence the reason why they're the FTR, the Midnight Express and the Brainbusters together. But there was one spot where Lee Johnson dived over the top rope. It was like a assisted dive. And he fucking landed on Cash's back so awkwardly.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, someone is going to be fucking hurt.
Yeah.
And as that happened, Tully Blanchard got up in Brock Anderson's face. And he backed into Arn Anderson, and Double A just gave him the biggest fucking stiffest forearm, knocked Tully on his ass. I was like, no, don't fight. It's like your grandparents fighting that over the turkey leg at Thanksgiving.
Hold on. That was not the stiffest elbow. The stiffest forearm.
For Arn Anderson, it was a stiff elbow.
For Arn Anderson, fine. That was the AARP elbow.
Wow. That was a medic alert. I fall and I can't get up.
You are correct, Shane. That is the AARP elbow.
Wow.
That will be known as the AARP elbow.
Wow. Don't you ever shoot an Arn Anderson like that. He will pull his Glock out and empty the clip on your ass.
Bow!
Glock Anderson don't give a shit.
Yeah.
He don't give a shit.
Shoot, he would have been the one that shot the top of the turnbuckle, made Finn Balor fall.
My God. God.
Hey, so I texted this in the chat earlier. The finish to this match, FTR should not have won.
You know what? As much as I hate to agree with you about this, because I fucking love FTR's gimmick. I love that they're a throwback tag team, but they should have lost this match to Brock Anderson and Shotty Lee Johnson. But in my opinion, Brock Anderson should have fucking turned heel, and they should have formed the new Four Horsemen right there. I would have blew my blue chew everywhere if that happened.
The illegal man was in the ring during the pin. Because
that's FTR's gimmick right now. Haven't you figured that out?
Because if you pay attention, Dax tagged him. He tagged himself in once.
Yep.
And then he tagged himself again, which means He tagged himself out.
Well, okay, look. Here's the deal.
Yes, they're heels. I get it.
I was gonna say they're the bad guys. It's not like
Yes, I
WWE.
get
They're
it.
the
The
bad
bad
guys.
guy.
They're like, yo, Chico, we're the bad guy. That's what
Hey, yo.
Razor Rumble. They're the fucking bad guys.
But the ref was looking.
Who was the ref?
True.
Who was the ref?
Rick Knox?
I don't know who the ref was.
I want
It
to say
wasn't
Rick Knox.
It was God damn it. Bryce Rensburg. That's who the ref was.
Okay.
And Bryce is the one that everyone's always like, oh, he's on the take. Everyone says Bryce is on the take because he was also ref in the main event for the tag team titles too. So yeah.
That I
Anyway,
believe.
in that tag team match in the main event, we're gonna talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
So FTR wins, and then we have the match.
Ha ha.
Okay. I'm just gonna say this right now. Jade Cargill should not be having squash matches for the championship.
I still don't know.
Anyone.
Was it a squash match?
Was it though?
Yes.
Was it though?
Julia Hart
Was
got
it?
4 fucking moves in. It was so bad that Jade Cargill was doing fucking push-ups and sit-ups in the middle of the fucking match, dude. The match was sloppier. The match was sloppier than a fat girl in spandex.
That I'll agree with. That part I will agree with. But she was wrestling a chick with one eye.
Yeah.
I wrestled a guy with one leg and Zach Gowen beat my ass all over the ring. What the fuck does that say?
That's your fucking fault.
I
I got nothing for you on that
I was waiting.
Yeah.
I was waiting for
I
that
got
one.
nothing for you on that one, bro.
I was waiting for that one.
Dang.
He didn't beat my ass all over the ring. I just said it because it sounded cool. But
So the whole part where the whole part where Julia Hart just flips over in front of Jade Cargill and lets her put her up on her shoulders.
yeah,
I was like, what? Why are you standing there? Like, why are you just like, I'm gonna put my head. Time is it? 9:06. Hey, I'm gonna let me put my
Cassidy
head between
Haynes
your
from
legs.
BodySlam.net, the Hefe is watching the podcast, and I want you to know, Cassidy, that Julian is trying to keep us from being demonetized. So
We're all, aren't we
he's
always
looking out
doing
right
that?
now.
Look at me, looking out for you.
He's
Okay.
like,
Jade
it's 9
Cargill-
o'clock. It's past the time we can be
It's past.
explicit.
We can
That's that
say
time.
so many swear words as we want.
Shane,
So
what the fuck are you
Julia
talking
Hart
about?
is
That's
standing
some
in front of
bullshit.
Jade Cargill, and Jade's like, "Hey, I'm gonna bend down and put my head between your legs. Just stand there. Just let it happen."
Wait.
And she did.
Hold on. Stop. I want you to say that one more time.
So Jade Cargill says to
Uh-huh.
Julia Hart, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna bend
Uh-uh.
down
Oh
and
my.
put my head between your legs,
No, she
Sounds
didn't.
hot.
and I'm gonna get you lifted.
What?
Just let it happen."
Let it happen.
And
Let it
Julia
play
Hart
out.
said, "Okay,"
Sure.
and she did. And next thing you know,
No way.
Julia Hart was taking the heights she had never felt before.
Wow. That's
Wow.
about
Yeah.
real quick.
Jade raised her up.
Damn.
Wow. Chocolate City.
Where's that blue chew?
Took her to Chocolate City.
She gave her the thunder from down under.
I thought she was going to do the chocolate flapjack, but she didn't.
Chocolate flapjack on that bitch show.
But she lifted her up with her head between her legs, and she carried her. And I don't know if the move was called the Muff Diver or the Muff Diver. Something like that. I'm no in-ring technician. I don't know. The name
Look,
of
ladies
these
and
moves
gentlemen, these are the expressed consent words
of this guy
of
right here.
one Julian,
This guy right
and
here.
not those of BodySlam.net
Right
or
there.
the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
That guy.
That
She
guy
gave
right
her
there.
the Australian beam flicker, whatever.
And the guy that was right with Julia Hart, I still have no idea who he is.
We're going to a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Samoan man.
Professional wrestling is one of the toughest sports going today. If you ever dreamed of being a professional wrestler, then former WWE superstar and World Tag Team Champion Sir Mo of the famed tag team Men on a Mission invites you, yes, you, to join his Bumps and Bruises Academy. Now in 2 locations in Carrollton, Texas and Sherwood, Arkansas. Allow Sir Mo and his head coach, Dante Smiley, and other coaches to get you on the road to an exciting and rewarding career. Classes forming now for your shot. Contact Sir Mo at 704-819-7312 or fill out an information questionnaire now. Don't wait, make your dreams come true today by joining the Bumps and Bruises Pro Wrestling Academy.
Hi, this is James Beard with SWE Fury, and you're watching the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen.
And
we are back under control now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for staying with us.
You sure about that?
Before we go any further, I gotta give a quick shout out to Sir Mo, Bobby Horn, out of the woods so far, and actually is back in our group chat for the OIWA, and for he's feeling a lot better.
That's good.
A couple years ago, he had a complete kidney replacement.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
The COVID was kind of like really getting to him, so he is doing well.
That's
So
good.
shout out to Bobby Horn, Sir Mo, for people who were fans of the Men on a Mission in the WWF at the time. He is the matriarch, that's the guy, right? Yeah. The matriarch of the OIWA, which I am proudly the OIWA North American champion. So shout out to the boss, the man, the knight of the squared circle himself, Sir Mo.
All right.
So speaking of squared circles, Jade Cargill retains the TBS championship, and she is now 26-0.
26-0.
Yeah, she hit a pump kick, which is more of a
Bicycle kick.
leg.
It was like a thrust. It was like a thrusting boot, like thrusting heel, like to.
Yes.
She flattened this match was a squash match, ladies and gentlemen. It was
the Jade effect. The Jade.
No, she calls it
Jaded.
it's called
Jaded.
jaded.
Get jaded.
Like
Get
there was one
jaded.
spot where like they do a collar and elbow tie up, and Cargill like shoots her off, and then Julia Hart dives at her, like just cross bodies, and she just catches her, and she just flips her over into a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, and it was like, wow, that looks so cheesy.
Yeah.
So, but what can you expect? Jay Cargill has had 28 matches,
Showing her what
26 matches.
So, Evelyn, what is happening on Sunday?
Look, man, Sunday's gonna be off the check. All right.
Yeah.
my man, JB Moonshine,
Jay
is going to go 3 in a row
3-0.
I don't
with
know,
the
man.
assistance of White Lightning.
I don't know.
with that Husharada.
But I can tell you right now, I know who's gonna be doing the most on Sunday. This dude right here.
Cosmo.
BCW Worldwide, it is your lucky day. The one and only Cosmo is here as your No Limits champion. I'm the champion and I make the damn rules. Going forward, there's gonna be limitations. We're not gonna see any thumbtacks. We're not gonna see any staple guns. No nunchucks, no kendo sticks, nothing. Whatever I say goes. You're playing by my rules. And there's limits. Cosmo said so.
You tell him, Cosmo.
There's got to be limits.
Limitation on the no limits title. Is that
Well,
even allowed?
I mean, look, you gotta understand though. I mean, look, you gotta really pay attention to this. You gotta understand, bro.
He's a
What?
pretty
There has to
man.
be limitations. Okay, there has to be limitations because if you don't have
Even
limitations,
for the no limits
the
title?
inmates run the asylum.
Yeah.
The champ makes the rules.
That's right. You remember that, Shane.
The
You remember that when
champ
you're sitting
makes the
front
rules.
row at BCW Worldwide this Sunday. You remember that, Shane, that the champs make the rules.
The champs make the
All that crosstalk that you were doing, all that crap talking you were doing in the front row to Just Exciting.
All that mouthful of thumbtacks.
Yeah. Super kicking someone's mouthful of
No,
thumbtacks and all that craziness.
A sack of rats. None of that stuff.
Look. We all know about rats, but speaking of rats, let's talk about this dude right here.
This is BCW at the Colony. If you missed tonight's action, you just missed me. Hit the slop drop. I'm Draven Vargas. Next week, who knows who's gonna get the slop drop? Now sign up.
I'll tell you right now, you don't want what's in that jar.
The king of NASCAR himself, JB Moonshine.
I drank some of that stuff, bro, and I was like paralyzed for 7 days.
He's blind right now.
Man, totally messed up.
JB, keep up that win streak, baby.
Yes. Deliver that
moonshine driver, hit that slop drop. You just whatever you gotta do, make it happen.
So this Sunday, live at the Colony, BCW Worldwide will be returning with another pay-per-view event. I'm sorry,
another pay-per-view.
You know,
premium live
fuck
event.
it. We're a pay-per-view. We're not premium live events. That sounds like some stuff you get on the Adam and Eve channel. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
Adam
for $9.99, you get a premium live event. Give me a fucking break. That's like some horrible OnlyFans type shit. But yeah, live on pay-per-view.
Doing really well, by the way.
Live on pay-per-view. Yeah, well, maybe we should do a show on OnlyFans. Who knows? Live on pay-per-view, BCW Worldwide presents The Big Payback. And the reason why it's The Big Payback is because these guys came out. This guy came out of retirement. Okay, we're talking about one of the most respected wrestlers in the Pacific Northwest, Wade by God Hess. Him and his son Dom Hess formed this group called the Hess Express. And they just showed up one night. They were like, "Yo, we want to fight. We want to fight the current BCW Worldwide Tag Team Champions, the Natural Born Outlaws. We want to scrap. We want to do it. We want to throw hands, and we don't even want the damn belts. We just want to fight.
They just want to fight.
And dudes just want to fight. They don't want the belts. They're just like, yo, we just want to fight. So
they don't care about the belt.
Hess Express taking on Lone Star. The man at Chuck Norris was like, bro, I ain't fucking with that dude. That dude's bad. Hey, and the one guy that I know that can take a cinder block to the head, have brain bleed 1 week, come back and challenge for a hardcore match the next week.
My God.
That sick maniac, that sadistically sick, out of sorts, Mean Mac Traeger. So the Natural Born Outlaws versus the Hess Express. Also, this is something that is near and dear to my heart. I will be doing another open challenge for my beautiful girlfriend right there. My beautiful girlfriend right there, the big red hair right there. Big red. The OIW North American Championship. Myself, I am taking on one Pat Large, who made his return to wrestling last week at BCW and just was like, yo, I want to fight the champ. So, yo, Champs is fighting, bro. We don't care. Champs is fighting. Champs are fighting. We do not care. Then we got the match that should not be happening. It should not be happening. Okay. Buddy Highway gets his shot at Just Exciting for the BCW Worldwide Championship.
The most exciting.
You see, this is what happened last week. Some old bastard named Widowmaker came into the ring and attacked Tex Thompson.
Attacked him.
So that caused a disqualification. Now, for some reason, that disqualification got Buddy Highway another shot.
Oh my goodness!
So Buddy Highway is getting his shot at the championship one more time.
This sounds like a little bit of nepotism, if you ask me.
But here's the thing that's really screwed up about it. It does sound like nepotism. Here's the thing that's really screwed up, though. The powers that be decided that the Rockefeller Foundation was barred from ringside.
What?
Wow.
Darn.
Like I would go out there and do something. Like me. I'm the most innocent guy in BCW. Like I would go do something.
Yeah, you would never do anything wrong.
I would never, ever do anything like that. I mean, sorry.
Just Exciting doesn't need your help.
No, he doesn't.
He's a champ.
He's got it covered.
I keep saying
he's champ for a reason.
He's got to face the Lost Sullivan Buddy Highway once again. And then the match that I can give to, look, there's a saying that someone told me the other day, and it was amazing, and I'm going to use it.
What?
I can give two shits and a fuck about this match right here.
Oh my God.
That's not one, but two shits And
Two shits.
I can give two shits in the fuck. I said it. These two men have spent the better part of 10 years as a tag team, and now they're better rivals. The original cowboy himself, Tex Thompson, taking on the man who has defied death. And I'm talking about the Widowmaker. And these two guys haven't been in the ring together for 5-6 years. But this match, the loser is going to retire from professional wrestling altogether. Like they will not step foot in the ring again. They will sit their fucking ass in the middle of the ring, take off their boots, and they will cry and they will shed their tears and they will say deuces to professional wrestling.
Forever.
One of these dudes. With a combined 100 years of wrestling between the two of them.
Forever. Wow.
Wow.
Ever.
I just want to know, when the show starts, are you going to use the theme song from EPMD, The Big Payback?
What? That's a good idea.
Yeah. What did I think of that?
I'm going to talk to the people about that. So here's the thing.
Song.
Here's the thing. Lance Dean is taking on the BCW Worldwide Television Champion Gregor Petrov in a non-title match. The ladies' man. Because all the ladies love Lance Dean. Well, at least he thinks so.
The Rebel Lance Dean.
But in a match that it kind of got screwed up due to COVID. COVID took me out last week. COVID took Thoroughbred Caleb Brax out this week.
No.
So the No Limits Championship match is going to be your boy, the Hollywood superstar, the box office record-breaking, top-selling, most amazing professional athlete in all of sports entertainment. The BCW No Limits champion, the great and powerful Cosmo.
Because he's causing more problems for you.
He's causing more problems for you.
That's good.
And he's defending that No Limits championship in a match to his choosing because he is the No Limits champion. But now he's facing that filthy, dirty, disgusting, hasn't had a shower in 16 months.
Ew.
Drinking that nasty, gross-smelling moonshine. He is facing JB Moonshine.
Oh, no.
In that match.
No.
That's what I said. No.
Oh, no.
Why? I didn't want that to happen.
Oh, no.
But that's okay, because Cosmo going to put JB Moonshine's ass in the dirt.
Sorry, JB Moonshine. Your winning streak's about to come to an end.
Yeah,
The end. You know why? Because it's the big payback, and it's going to be live Sunday. Doors open at 5:30. Bell time at 6 p.m. Ringside seats $15, and they are selling fast, ladies and gentlemen. You need to go right now to eventbrite.com and get your tickets because they are selling so fast. Oh my God! Look,
get them today.
Get them yesterday. That's how fast they're going. You need to get them yesterday. That's how fast they're going.
Yesterday.
Ringside 15, generals $12, kids 10 and below $10. If you want to find out more, you can contact Patty at 503-757-3132. That is 503-757-3132. This event is sponsored by BodySlam.net and the one and only Big D's Barbershop.
Big D.
Now, if you want to watch it on pay-per-view, all you got
I want to watch it on pay-per-view.
But Shane, you're going to be there. Why would you watch on pay-per-view?
To keep an eye on the chat.
Shane's got to make sure that people get out the way when the wrestlers dive into the ring.
Somebody's got to do it because they don't be listening. I'd be like, get the fuck out of the way.
Ladies and
gentlemen. Kids or Bobby Lashley will.
Look. Anyway, if you want to find it on pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen, all you got to do is email BCW Booker. That's BCWBOOKER at gmail.com. Make sure you do that, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to come to this show, if you want to watch this show, if you're outside of the general area of Oregon and Washington, hell, we got people that come from Idaho. Just remember.
Idaho?
Idaho?
Idaho.
I knew you were the hoe.
Idaho.
I know. Anyway, the show is at the Colony, 7525 North Richmond Avenue, Portland, Oregon, 97203. And remember, doors open at 5:30. First bell, 6 p.m. Make sure your ass is there because it's going to be off the chain. And if you need to get your tickets, get them now. I'm telling you, because seats are going fast. It's like that game you used to play when you were a little kid, where they just sit, you go around the chairs, and then one person moves the chair, and then that person that doesn't have chairs to leave the game.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that game called?
Musical chairs?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get your chairs now. So, in the worst segment in the history of professional wrestling. I hate this. This is my
What?
big, like, I love everything that AEW does, except for this. Well, except the picture-in-picture. I hate that too. But this one thing.
Oranges. Ah!
I hate
Oranges.
It's time for the main
Main
event.
event.
So,
Time for talking is over.
Mark Henry doing an interview segment. I can't stand it because he does that stupid. Like literally, he did that. He said, "It's time." I turn my fucking TV off. I was like, "You just lost a viewer for 30 seconds." It was that bad. And I turned it back on. I was like, "Thank God it's done." Mark Henry, get a life. Okay? Get a life. Get a hug. Get a role model. A high five. A handshake. A fucking Frosty from Wendy's. Do something with your
Bailey,
life.
you heard
okay?
him.
Anyway, private party of the AHFO, the Andrade Hardy Family Office, which sounds even more stupider. They're taking on Jurassic Express for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Bro, this private party was the private party that debuted in AEW.
Yes, it did.
They're the private party that worked for House of Glory Wrestling. They're the private party that blew up the indie scene. Because they just, before the match started, they just fucking ran out there and they started beating the shit out of Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy from the gate. Threw Luchasaurus and threw Jungle Boy in the ring, tell the referee, ring the bell, put him on the top rope, hit the gin and juice right away. And this is something you don't ever see in tag team matches. And I'm going to say, this right here was probably the best tag team match of 2022 right now.
And you know what? They should have pinned Jungle Boy right then and there.
But
Yeah.
they went for the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Like every time they did a big spot, they went for the pin. They kept going for the pin. They kept
They
going
have.
for the pin. They did 7 near falls.
Seven.
Just the
In
private
under
party.
15
7
minutes.
near falls. Like that's how good this tag team match was. Every time they hit a move, they went for a pin. A lot of like you watch wrestling each week, and you can see a guy do a match for 30 fucking minutes, go for one pin. I want to win the match right away.
My thing is this. I get Jungle Boy is a pillar of the AEW community. I get he's an AEW original. I get that he is a signpost for the AEW brand. He should have lost this match from the get-go out the gate.
That would have been
Out
a huge,
the gate.
huge upset and a big win for Private Party.
To me, it wouldn't have been a huge upset because they've
It was
already
done,
Private
yeah.
Party's already beaten. They've already beaten Jurassic Express.
Correct.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And that's the one thing, like me and Julian were talking about that in our chat. That's the one thing about AEW that is better than any other wrestling company around. There's always a, oh shit, they could win
Yes.
feel to every match. It isn't like, remember when they used to do a wrestling challenge when they had the jobbers come in and it's like Razor Ramon versus Bob Horn or some shit,
Tim Jenkins.
Joe Vegas or some shit like that. And like the guy comes in, Joe Vegas, he's wearing a singlet, he has a fucking mullet, there's like 2 different colors and shit.
Yep.
And the match lasted 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Like those are the OG Squatch matches from Wrestling Challenge. Our wrestling superstars, the one that came on Sundays at 11 o'clock on Fox Channel 11 in LA.
Yep.
The guy comes in the ring, and it's like Brady Boone.
And from Parts Unknown.
The mask guy.
The mask guy.
Dos Equis number 1, Dos Equis number 2. Those matches, they never had those guys can actually fucking win feel to it.
Yeah.
This match, Jungle Boy could have beat anyone in Private Party. Private Party could have beat anyone in the Jurassic Express. It could have been like those people. They're so, I guess you could say they're evenly matched, or they're booked evenly to where it looks like they're. If the Jurassic Express would have lost tonight, it wouldn't have been an upset.
No.
I mean, if Shane and his buddy were to beat Jurassic Express with tag belts, that's a fucking upset.
Yeah. Awesome in the lane.
The Mean Street Posse.
If the Mean Street Posse showed up, fucking Joey Abs and fucking
Old
Pete
Buchanan.
Gas, and they won. That is an upset. Okay, but Mark Quinn and fucking Isaiah Cassidy, who I love the fact he screams like a girl. Whenever he takes a spot, oh, it's so funny. But their match, this match was really great.
Yes.
The suspense, it was suspenseful from the minute go, and the fact that they hit the gin and juice right away, and then when they kicked out, they were like, "Oh shit!" Like they couldn't believe it. I was like sitting at the edge of my seat, like, "Dude, oh my god, we're gonna new champs!" Like I was glued to the tape, glued to the TV. That's how a wrestling match should be. You know, and the fact that
the only spot that got me was when Jungle Boy had him in the
snare trap. I was just gonna say that
the snare trap, and then dude hit the freaking sunset dive.
But he had 450 off the top rope, and I'm like, "What the hell?
Like, what are you doing?
Even Jeff
destroy your partner."
Jericho was like, "You should have just kicked him in the face."
Yeah,
exactly. Just slide in, kick him in the back. Oh, what are you doing?
And he didn't hit it all the way either. He got like on the ribs. So
yeah,
that was a bad bump. That was a bad bump.
Even I thought it was like.
So Jurassic Express hits Mark Quinn with the Thoracic Express, which is that power bomb into I don't know, but the one spot that got me was when I think Jungle Boy was on Luchasaurus' shoulders.
Correct.
Yes.
He put Luchasaurus put Isaiah Cassidy on his shoulders and turned and faced Jungle Boy, and Jungle Boy hit a top rope off the shoulders Canadian Destroyer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, sick. Dude, they decided to pull every fucking move in the history of wrestling in one match.
Yes.
And it flowed great.
Yeah.
Except for when Luchasaurus was in the ring there, everything fucking slowed down. But yeah. I would tell you right now, if it wasn't for Jungle Boy and the Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy and Private Party, that match would have been horrible. Anytime you get that big ass dinosaur in the ring, orange. Dude, I'm glad that finally, and he even said it in a lot of his behind the scenes stuff. Jungle Boy was on a shot of Brandy Rose's, YouTube show, and he said that he is not very good at public speaking, even though he was like an actor in high school. He did plays and stuff in high school and stuff like that. When he played football, he did he was a mascot on his football team and some other shit. And because his dad, Luke Perry, was an actor, you would think that he would be an open out there person. Like, hey, look at me, I'm fucking, I'm this guy. Look at me, I'm Jack Perry. Blah blah blah. No, he was really shy. But then he got into the whole acting thing, and he started getting really good at it. So he said that he wasn't good at doing promos. But dude, he's doing some really good promos right now.
He's getting better.
Yeah, he's getting really better.
After the fact that, I would get better too if fucking Max Caster said, yo, your girlfriend is your lame. That's why she hangs out with 10 other dudes. I was like, wow. He was like, he's like, it's true, man. Your girl hangs out with 10 other dudes, but don't hang out with you. Referencing Anna Jay in the Dark Order.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I need to spit fire on the mic so I can get back at this motherfucker. That's what I need to do. So he's doing some good promos, and Christian is the mouthpiece for that team.
Yeah, he's carrying them in that respect.
Yeah, he's the mouthpiece of that team. Just like Billy Gunn is the mouthpiece for the Gun Club.
Yeah.
Which at the end of the night, the Gun Club beat the piss.
They
beat the piss out of Jurassic Express. Yeah. So you can see the Ass Boys as Danhausen,
one and only.
Very Hausen, very evil. Calls them the Ass Boys. So
the one thing I did not like about this match was, even though Dinosaur Man took the chair to the knee, he didn't sell it when he was carrying around Jungle Boy on his back.
Of course not. He's a dinosaur.
Yeah, because
with a PhD. Well, he's a dinosaur with a master's. I'm sorry.
Dinosaur PhD. Yeah.
Anyway, dumbest gimmick in professional wrestling: a 6'8" dinosaur with a PhD. Who fucking cares? That does standing moonsaults like a lucha guy. Shouldn't be doing it. Anyway, after the match, the Gun Club attacked Jurassic Express and Christian. The show goes off the air with the Gun Club, Colton and Austin, standing above and with the AEW tag team titles. Now, I'm going to tell you two things. One, as a professional wrestler, if I'm challenging someone for a championship, I don't fucking touch the title. That's bad luck. That's bad luck. Anyone in the locker room tell you that's bad luck. That's like going to the Super Bowl and grabbing the Lombardi trophy before the coin toss. You're gonna fucking lose.
You're gonna lose.
You know, it's like Shane popping a bottle of Blue Chew and then realizing they're just aspirin. You're gonna lose. Just saying. Anyway, Jurassic Express wins. Like I said, Austin and Colton Gunn holding the belts. And then the second thing about the whole situation. Watching Billy Gunn talk shit. I mean, watching Christian Cage talk shit to Billy Gunn. I don't need to see that. You know, just like you guys, when you guys were on your tag team and me and my tag team, keep in mind, Christian was the weak link in that Edge and Christian tag team. You can't talk shit when you were the weak one.
Yeah.
Just saying. And Billy Gunn was the strong one in the New Age Outlaws. I mean, that racist piece of shit Road Dogg was the.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just, those are just my hot takes, so to speak.
Hot takes. And
speaking of hot takes, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, right after this podcast, right after this one goes off the air, I want you guys to go on over to youtube.com/bodyslam.net. Click on that like button. Click on that share button. Click on that subscribe button. Click on that subscribe button, because tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, your boys from the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast will be live here. Right there. I do right there. Look. I do right there. Him right there. Look. Him. Right.
All these guys.
There.
Julian.
Yeah, that guy.
Right here.
Bablet.
Right here.
Julian. What?
We will be here live, ladies and gentlemen, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the 2022
Watch Along.
Rumble Watch Along. You can hear us talk all the shit. You can hear Julian complain when he loses. Predictions Warfare. You can watch all of that. But ladies and gentlemen, Predictions Warfare is going to be live right after this show. Right after this show, we're going to drop in. We're going to be like, yo, let's get the predictions going. And we're going to talk about who we think is going to win, how we think they're going to win. And we have implemented something new. The last 4 people in the Rumble are going to also be points for us. So if we both predict our final 4 members of the Rumble, and they're actually the final 4, we get massive points for that. I figured I would help Julian out, because Julian lost the last how many? 3 Predictions Warfares. The odds are in your favor.
I'm not even in this. I'm just like,
as long as Madcap Moss is not in it.
Not this time.
See, he does learn, Shane. He does learn.
Yeah.
He does learn.
But
so, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, go make sure you like, and subscribe, and join us, because we're going to talk about that. But Julian, it is now your time to shine, my man. So here, let me go ahead and give you Julian's get down.
Oh, let me get ready. Put on your 503 originals. Because if you are in the Portland, Oregon area and you want to see us, all these sexy men's on your television screen, on the video scope, you can see us every Monday at 10 p.m. on Channel 22 Xfinity TV and Channel 8002 CenturyLink TV. You can see us every Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. on Channel 23 Xfinity TV and Channel 8003 CenturyLink TV.
Man.
Better yet, you can also see us every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. on Channel 11 CenturyLink TV and Xfinity TV. Show you ride.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're everywhere on this damn channel.
Everywhere.
And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? We enjoy having you here every week. We really do. We enjoy it so much that we'd like to keep you here
forever.
So we want you to help support us. So if you want to support the channel, you can donate to bodyslam.net to help keep the website going, so we can continue to bring you a wide and entertaining variety of pro wrestling and MMA content.
Venmo.
You want to keep the website going?
PayPal.
You can go to www.slamchats.com.
Money.
That is www.slamchats.com.
That's all about the Benjamins.
Here comes the money.
Slide it in my drawers.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That went a little bit off the rails. If you want to watch us, you want to go look at the website, then you can go to www.bodyslam.net. That is www.bodyslam.net. If you truly want to look cool as fuck, you can do like your boy Julian. You can get that shirt at www.503originals.com. That is www.503originals.com. Get the shirt. And when you're driving in your car, and you're like, damn, those guys were so funny. I just love having them around. But I can't watch the videos because I'm driving. And I
That's
don't want to
illegal.
get a ticket.
Don't do that.
That is illegal.
Cool podcast.
You know, all you can do is you can go
Apple Podcasts.
on Google Podcasts,
Google,
Spotify,
Apple,
Pandora,
Amazon Music,
iHeartRadio,
iHeartRadio,
any
or any
major
major podcasting platforms.
and maybe MySpace.
Wow. Friendster, Tinder,
AOL.
OnlyFans. You can
AOL
find it.
podcasts.
OnlyFans.com/Husky518. That's right.
Yep.
We're there.
Free Ollie.
Like Savoir Faire, we're everywhere.
Amen. We are everywhere. Speaking of being everywhere, remember this, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow night, 5 p.m. The Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. We will be right back. Live stream.
So like,
of the Survivor Series. Thank you very much for joining us. For your boy, Shane Husky. For the man with all the smoke, Chemical Julian.
Ain't new.
And the best on the indies, your boy the franchise. The predictions were for champion. We'll see you. Mañana.